The Devil Wears Prada, Zombie EP2, Nora's the name of the song. We got an ad that's going to distract us. We're going to react to this. We're going to get blown away, hopefully, like on Contagion. We got another ad for us. 5 more seconds, 4 more seconds, 3 more seconds, 2 more seconds, 1 more second. Alright, let's go. We got a slow start again this one. That was really cool how they had a piano intro on Contagion. I forgot to mention that in the last video. Spooky. Oh wow, we're already 2 minutes in. This was pretty decent so far. I like that Mike is really stretching out his vocal cords, and I know he's been killing it on this album. But so far, I don't know, this song, I'm waiting for it. This is gonna be a turn. This is gonna be a fucking twist and turn, and I'm gonna be like blown away by it. But guitar work, not too bad so far. I know this is in drop A, I want to say. They usually use drop A tuning nowadays and drop B, which I know they've been using both these tunings since Zombie, I think. But yeah, the Contagion was in drop B. I think all the other singles were in drop B so far. So, Forlorn, I think, is the only other song, yeah, I have to react to. Let's freaking go. Yes. Wow, that's an interesting switch up. Jeremy's always he always got the spacey vibe to his voice. Yeah. I thought I wasn't gonna enjoy this song that much. I don't know what it was, but the first 2 minutes I was just like, I don't know, kind of had a little slow start. I mean, yeah, there was some good riffs here and stuff. God, I keep forgetting that guy's name, the new guitarist. I mean, he's been on the past 3 albums now, but really like his style. I know a lot of people are like, yeah, well, Chris Ruby was the one who like brought like the riffs to the band, blah 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 blah. Like, yeah, obviously, you know, he was the fucking riff lord. But you can't deny that this new guy, sorry I forget his name, but fuck, it's like on the tip of my tongue. Cause I watch his stuff on Instagram. He's a shredder. But yeah, he brings a new vibe to the band, and like, yeah, like Chris Ruby was amazing, and I miss the dude too for sure. But for be honest here, great performance from the dude, great performance from everyone. Obviously, because I'm a guitarist, I don't have too much to say about bass or even drums, but yeah, I could hear the good drums. But you know, the transitions of this song definitely were twisting and turning a little bit. Not as much as like in Contagion or Nightfall, but enough for me to enough for me to be blown away. Now, I don't think I'm going to give this as high of a rating as those two songs, though. I do think that this deserves at least an 8 out of 10, though. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 just because I think that's a pretty fair review. Like, there was enough that was going on for me to say, wow, amazing, pretty good. But at the end of the day, like, yeah, the first 2 minutes, for whatever reason, just didn't cut it for me. However, I don't think those first 2 minutes were bad for me to be like, oh, well, this is only going to get like a 6.5 or 7 out of 10, which again is still pretty good. But overall, I think the song is good enough. Maybe like a 7.7 though, I could probably say that. Yeah, I'd probably say 7.7 is a little bit more of what I want to rate this. But yeah, at the end of the day, still a pretty good song. Definitely my least favorite so far from the album. Termination, actually no, I forgot. Termination I think I gave like I didn't put out the video, and I think I gave that one a 6.5. I don't know what it was, something about the vocals that bothered me, but I'm sure that's a grower, and that's the thing about Mike's vocals. Nowadays, you kind of just gotta like take it in, you know, and if you're not into it, you're not into it. But I think the guy's got a fucking voice still. And Jeremy, like I said, he's just, I don't know what it is about Jeremy. I know he gets credit, but I don't think he gets enough credit sometimes, like amongst the fans. Okay, so let me give you a rundown of Jeremy DePoister, whatever his name is. Sorry. Okay, so the first few albums, I know people are saying Plague vibes from Mike, with you know that high scream he had going on. Amazing. Haven't heard that from him in a long time. So I already forgot that first album though before Plagues, but yeah, those two albums, and then up until I would say with Roots Above and Branches Below, which is the third album, sorry, was when Jeremy still had pretty whiny vocals. You know, obviously these guys were very, very young, but I think until Dead Throne, okay, and obviously Zombie, that's when I was like, okay, I really like Jeremy's voice now. I think they're starting to like mesh well together. That's why I can't really listen to the early stuff for whatever reason. It's just too much for me. Which I have the same complaint towards like We Came as Romans and some of those other bands who I feel like really just grew past that scene phase on the later albums. So, R.I.P. Kyle Pavone, by the way. Now, I think Jeremy, since Dead Throne, okay, 818, we got really, really good too. And then Space EP, for sure. Sorry, the one right after. Yeah, that was before Transit Blues. I think Transit Blues was when Jeremy was as like just in another world, like godly. For whatever reason, that album was when I was like, okay, now he's like standing out to me really good. as opposed to, 5 years before where I think he was doing really good. But now this album confirms it. He's just a freaking animal. So yeah, one more song to react to from this album, or EP, whatever. Like, comment, subscribe. 8 out of 10. The Devil Wears Prada. Nora.